All right, so if you've been here for a while, you probably were wondering from the title of this video, what is going on? What's Kelly talking about? And this is going to be a different style video than we typically do, but I think it's time for me to just talk unedited, just share my thoughts about some things and kind of where I'm at. So if you want to hear what I have to say about MLMs, then just stay tuned. Alright, so if you don't know me, my name is Kelly Nascimento and I work with Usborne Books and More, and I've named my little business Kelly's Reading Corner. So that's me. I've been with Usborne Books and More working as a book consultant for 3.5, almost 4 years, and before that I was with Team Beachbody for a little over 3 years. So it's been almost 7 years in direct sales. I've also kind of dabbled, I guess you could say, in a couple other direct sales companies who just have products that I loved, and I'm like, yeah, let me give it a try, and then just really ended up buying the products with my discount and, you know, enjoying a little bit of sales, but then ultimately deciding just to stick with one MLM, like working one MLM at a time, which is what I still do, and I still like to do that. So anyway, yes, I am still a book consultant with Usborne Books and More. Usborne Books and More, I will just say, in my opinion, they are an MLM with as much integrity as an MLM can have. I respect the company. I think their compensation plan and business structure is as fair as it could possibly be. I enjoy everyone that I work with, even though I may disagree with how some people work or talk or whatever. I do enjoy people that I work with, respect them, and I stand by the children's books that I sell. That's one of the reasons that I chose to switch from Team Beachbody to Usborne Books and More as far as which MLM I was working for and representing, because my son loves their books over any other books published by anyone else. They're really great. So yeah, that is where I stand with Usborne Books and More. So I want to say that before I get into why I'm done with MLMs, meaning I want to talk about the things like the toxic MLM culture, different aspects of the business structure that I disagree with. I want to talk about some of that. So yes, I'm in an MLM, but I enjoy consuming a lot of anti-MLM content. I've been watching anti-MLM content on YouTube for quite a while, pretty much daily, and I agree with almost everything that they have to say. And also in the last 6, 7, 8 months, I have changed the way that I do things significantly, to basically stop doing the things that I disagree with and that I think are a waste of time and can be harmful and things like that. So let's get into our chat, okay? I have a little list here that I'm gonna pull up, but we're just gonna have a chat. While you're listening, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. How did you find my video? Are you subscribed to my channel? You love Usborne Books and More? Are you another consultant? Are you a rep for another direct sales company? Or did you find me through the anti-MLM community? Either way, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see your opinions in the comments. What was I just gonna say? I don't remember. Whatever. I don't remember. Okay, let's see, where is it? Here we go. Okay. What am I done with? I'm done with working constantly, okay? I hear this on anti-MLM stuff all the time. You hear like reps always saying like time freedom, meaning you can work anytime, anywhere, work from your phone. Like, oh my gosh, I guarantee I've done all of this. I've said all of this in the past. Like as if working from your phone anytime, anywhere is like something we want. Like, no, I don't want that. I work like probably 80 to 90% from my computer now. I'm not the greatest at scheduling my time in general, so that is my ideal. I don't necessarily schedule, but I definitely have cut a lot out of my business so that I really have to work only minimally, and I'm not wasting my time like engaging on social media like intentionally, as far as like, you know, trying to reach out to 25 people and comment on their photo and be fake. And you know, I'm not like posting 3 times a day on social media, one time about personal things, one time about motivation, and one time about my company. Like, I'm not doing any of that. I don't want to, and I don't teach anyone to do that who I work with. I would never say work in the cracks of your time anymore. I don't say that. So like, done with that. Nobody can live like that. It's insane. Okay, I'm done with how do I word this? Doing all the things, or I wrote down chasing shiny objects, but like, I want to speak as respectfully as possible, but I feel like really passionate about this topic. It drives me a little nuts how many like challenges and incentives MLMs do. So I have chosen pretty much to just like ignore all of them. Like, I have earned a couple trips with Usmer Books and More, and I have a video about that. I actually just cashed it out, so because I decided not to go, but I get cash instead, so like, love that about them. But like, not just the trip, like, yeah, there's the trip, but like in general, you hear about in companies offering like the cars. I've watched a lot of content on that and how that works, and it's, you know, obviously not like a free car or whatever. But there's that, and then even like in my current company, we have like monthly rewards and prizes and challenges, and I understand why they do that, right? To like set certain expectations and goals, and it kind of like sets you up for success, like growth, you know? But a lot of reps and consultants, they are like thinking that they need to be hitting every single goal that the company or their upline is telling them to hit. And you know, in the last, like I said, 6 months or so, I've evaluated, like, is this something I need to do? Is this something I want to be focusing on? Like, how does going for this goal, like, make me feel? And, no, you know, I want reps, consultants, I want everyone to decide for themselves what's important to them, what they feel great about going for, what goals they want to reach, if any, and like, just take the focus off of that, because it's like very much externally based. Like, just focus on like working what you want to do what you want to do, and like, that's it. Like, it's just too much, you know? I much prefer kind of like, you know, this is probably the next thing I should talk about. I much prefer like a clock in, clock out mentality of like, clock in, I'm gonna do this that I know is gonna like generate income, and then I'm gonna clock out and I'm gonna be done with it, right? Instead of like always chasing something. And so, yeah, this isn't even on my list, but another thing that I am done with is like shaming 9-to-5s and like putting working in direct sales above working like a corporate job or a typical or whatever kind of job. Like, that's insane to me. I think it's disrespectful. It's rude. It's stupid. It's so ridiculous. Everyone should be able to do what makes them happy. And it drives me nuts when someone tries to place like what they think is best, like to push that on somebody else, you know? I've like worked as a nanny, house manager. I would like honestly love like a clock in, clock out job, you know? Like, that's like a whole nother personal story of why I've chosen to work in an MLM. But I would never ever like I don't talk about like working in MLM replacing your job or retiring your husband. Oh my gosh, like, as if that's everyone's goal. Or I know like some reps will talk about that because like that's something that they want to do. Although, do they really want to do that? I feel like they just say they want to do that or think they want to do that because that's what everyone says like is so awesome. But like they're trying to attract other people that want that. Why? Because they're gonna join and they're gonna like hustle and work so hard to like make their upline money, and even if it's like not really feasible. I will say this too. I think I wanted to say this in the beginning. I need to look up the Usborne Books and More income disclosure to see like what percent I'm at as far as like rank goes. But I do know for Team Beachbody, I believe the highest rank I hit was the top 0.1% in the company. It was still kind of like mid-ranking, but top 0.1%, I believe. And I was making like maybe $1,000 a month, maybe $1,200 a month, like, you know, not that much for someone who's worked for 3 years and promoted several times in a company. And, you know, now I'm like kind of towards the top, but like I'm, you know, I've made, is this an income claim if I say this? I don't know. I'll put the income disclosure in the description so I can talk about it maybe. I don't know. I've made, let me just say, I've earned what, you know, like a part-time income. So suffice to say, like, I want to be working like I'm earning a part-time income. I want to be working part-time. You know what I mean? I don't want to be hustling for a dream that's most likely statistically unattainable. That's just not fair to anybody. So, done with that. I'm clocking in, clocking out. I'm done with that. Okay. Okay, this is the last thing I'll talk about. I have a lot that I want to talk about maybe eventually, but I kind of want to see how this video goes because it's so different from all my other content. But the last thing I want to talk about, something that I am so done with, is attributing every good thing in your life to your MLM. Okay? That makes no sense. It's not healthy, okay? And it's just something that, like, as a rep or consultant, like, we see it done. We're kind of like taught to do it. Even if nobody actually like says it, it's like everyone's talking that way. So you just really believe it. You just really believe it. It's like, no, I'm not able to work from home because of Usborne Books and More. Like, I'm able to work from home because I made the choice to work for a company where I could work from home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I made that choice. Or it's like even, you know, someone who is making $1 million a year or whatever, they're saying, oh, because of my company, because of this MLM, I'm able to blah, blah, blah. We're able to buy a big house. We're able to go on vacation, like whatever. Or we're able to like adopt, like even, you know, all this stuff is great stuff. Like, yeah, go make money. That's awesome. But like, you did that. Like, you made the choice to work for this company, right? Hopefully it was an educated, researched decision, which working with Usborne Books and More was for me, especially after my past experience. I'm like, answer all of these logistical questions. I want to see the compensation plan. I want to look at the income disclosure statement. I want to know what the business structure is like. I want to know how you're earning money. I want to know what you're doing on a daily basis. I wanted to know all that stuff. And when we're like looking for a job, is that not what we're looking at, right? We're not looking at like this dream, like, no more like FOMO, okay? I'm not posting on social media trying to create FOMO for people. Okay, I'm getting off track. But, so it's like I'm not going to attribute any success or any way that I live my life or whatever. I'm not going to attribute that to the company, okay? The company, I work for them. I mean, as an independent contractor, whether it's for them or with them or whatever, but you know how it goes. But like, I'm the one that made that choice. I'm the one that is doing the work to make the money, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to work and make money, okay? I'm not here to chase some kind of dream, and I'm like, what I have is because of me and my choices. It's not because of the company, and I'm over that. There's actually this, I don't know. A lot of anti-MLM content is like commentary, right? Like reaction to like clips and videos and posts and stuff. And I don't know if I want to get into that maybe down the road, but I will tell a little story. I was watching a live video from someone that I used to work with, let's say, and they were talking about the new company that they were working for, and they were talking about how their faith has been really strong, like despite like setbacks in life and some like personal issues going on or whatever. And I'm watching this live, and I seriously, like, when you know, and I'm just like waiting for her to mention her company, right? I'm just waiting for it. And it comes, it happens, right? She attributed her strong faith to her new company. I was like, give yourself some credit. Like, it's not them that's doing this for you. This is all you, okay? Like, you chose to be where you're at. You chose to like accept certain things in your life. You're choosing to see things a certain way. You're choosing to like trust in the Lord. Like, you're doing all of this. It's not the company. So it makes me like a little bit sad to see that. So that's what I'm done with. So there's a lot of things that I am done with when it comes to MLMs. Yes, I am still a part of one and I am not ashamed to say it. Otherwise, if I was, I would quit. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I stand by Usborne Books and More. But you know, another thing I'm done with, being a lifer. Have any of you guys heard about that, like going around? Anyway, man, like people in MLMs, they like your upline or whatever, like they really want you to like commit like your everything to them so that you stay in even if you're not seeing success. But yeah, I'm not a lifer, okay? I love the company. I like what they stand for. I stand by them. I love, you know, I do love their products. My son loves their books. I love that we sell books from publishing houses, right? Like, we're not an MLM product, right? We're an MLM that sells other products that are in stores that are award-winning children's books. Like, I stand behind everything about this company. I stand behind what I do for my work that I have chosen to do, the way that I have chosen to run Kelly's Reading Corner. I stand by that. But I'm not a lifer. I will always be evaluating what I'm doing, what makes sense for me and my family. I will always be evaluating how I come across, how I serve my customers, how I run my business. Do I do parties? Do I not? Do I, you know, what am I posting and sharing on YouTube? What's helpful for people? You know, like I'm always going to be evaluating that from as unbiased or objective as of a perspective as I can. And that's, I guess, why I'm here. I've been, like I said, consuming and enjoying a lot of anti-MLM content, and I don't see like much at all about Usborne Books and More. Hopefully this doesn't draw negative attention to our company, because like I said, I really do appreciate the integrity that our company does have. But either way, I mean, truth is truth. People can say whatever they want about whatever. I'm doing what feels right to me, what I feel comfortable with, and I've been wanting to post about this for a while, and I don't want to, I hope I don't come across as like a hypocrite or whatever. I'm just really like, everyone's always progressing and learning, right? Like, I am currently learning and I'm currently evaluating and just doing what feels right to me right now. And I want to just like be me. So if you're watching, no matter kind of what area you come from, whether you're anti-MLM 100%, whether you're kind of like me and you're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like do things my way or whatever, or you know, if you're just like obsessed with your MLM and you think I am like a total crazy person, that's fine, because we're all making choices for ourselves, and you're free to have your opinions and make your choices. Let's just be respectful. And like I said, I just want to come on and like be true to myself, share the content that interests me, that I find fascinating and enjoyable and helpful. And so that's where I am at. All right, really looking forward to the comments on this video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Give it a like so I know that like you're interested in maybe some more content like this. And yeah, we'll chat later.